Chapter 109, I Just Despise You. After walking out, Su Cheng thought for a second and then said to the command center, actually, on an important day like this, I would feel bad if I don't get myself into some action too just to piss them off a bit. I need to make an appearance so they direct all of their attention at me instead of Shen Yao. Captain Su, are you going to be alright? The people at the command center asked with concern. No worries, I will be out soon. Su Cheng smiled. He gave his gun and earpiece all to the undercover police officer at the periphery, and then he went into the casino. But at the door, the staff of Westgate's casino still recognized him. Excuse me, Officer Su, you cannot come in. Why? Su Cheng frowned. If there's no illegal business going on inside, why can't I go in? Setting my career aside, I'm also just a normal customer. Can't you let me have some fun too? Is it legal for you guys to deny me access like this? Let him come in. At this moment, the Master Qin that Su Cheng had beaten up before came over and spoke. Su Cheng looked at him and said with a big smile, you got discharged. Master Qin sneered at him and snorted, you are the first one with the balls to do that to me. You might not know what you are getting yourself into just yet, including the little investigation you are doing. Out of respect for you, I think I should still remind you, don't play with fire. Su Cheng's face didn't change at all at the threat. I'm just playing with fire on purpose, or how else will I burn you guys all to death? Did my fire get to your eyebrows already and now you guys are worried? We are a legitimate casino, Officer Su. What are you doing here? Su Cheng laughed. Don't suddenly use that attitude with me, I'm still not very used to it. Just treat me like when I was still a patrol officer. Master Qin, how could I dare? You are the man that single-handedly apprehended North Gate, don't you know? Now, there are a lot of people that put you on a high pedestal. Then, he moved closer to Su Cheng and whispered into his right ear, word for word, but let me warn you, the higher you are, the more painful the fall. You should look after yourself. Su Cheng wasn't scared at all. I'm already here today. Also, whether you are doing illegal or legal stuff is not based on your description but the findings of our investigation. If you are not trying to hide anything, then why are you scared of letting me come in? Who said you are not allowed to come in? Master Qin opened his arms. Help yourself. Su Cheng nodded, and he directly bumped away Master Qin's arm as he walked into the casino. The place was filled with people, and it was extremely lively. Last time, I saw he was very good at gambling. Keep an eye on him. Also, get a few pros to kill his ego a bit, Master Qin whispered to his assistant. His assistant nodded and then left. Shen Yao saw Su Cheng come in as well, so she pretended to go to the wine station beside him for a glass, and then she asked, why are you here too? Just to make sure you are all good to go. I'm just here to draw some aggro, and then I'm heading out. Just make sure you can always hear me from your earpiece when I get out. Shen Yao frowned and asked, what happened back there at the gate? Su Cheng directly replied, our guy probably got exposed. Shen Yao, is he okay? Su Cheng, he's at the hospital. He's conscious now, but it's obvious that the entirety of Westgate's on high alert right now. Just at that moment, someone walked over and looked towards Su Cheng. Officer Su. Su Cheng curiously looked at him. In fact, he already recognized the guy. He was one of the top 5 gambling masters in the world, Mike, that Li Chao was talking about. However, Su Cheng just pretended like he was confused. Shen Yao took the chance and walked away. Su Cheng looked at Mike curiously and asked, sorry, you are? Master Qin walked over, smiling, and said, Officer Su, you don't even know Mike. Why? Should I recognize him? Which parent in this society would want their kid to befriend a gambler? Mr. Mike, it's not that I despise you, I just want to tell this Master Qin that it's best if people work hard and stay on the right track. Don't always think about becoming rich through devious ways. Mike and Master Qin's faces both slightly changed. They didn't expect Su Cheng to be this straightforward. In this kind of situation, normal people would at least try to be subtle with their insulting remarks, but who knew Su Cheng would be so direct? Mike put down his glass of wine, looked at Su Cheng, and said, Mr. Su, do you think gambling is a devious path? Then, let me ask you, Officer Su, how much do you earn? Su Cheng faintly said, not much, just 30,000 yuan every month. Mike then replied in disdain, then you have no qualification to look down on me. Do you know? In Las Vegas, I earn 100,000 just by helping out casinos every month. And, they are American dollars, none of your yuan crap. I don't know where you got your sense of superiority to speak to me like this. To be honest, I'm quite disappointed in Huaxia due to your attitude just now. Su Cheng laughed. Then I can only say, Mr. Mike, the people that hired you must be blind. I don't know where you get your confidence to accept a salary that high. Is it just because you know how to gamble? Mike, yes. On the poker table, I can toy you in circles. If you dare to play with me, I will make you pay. Of course, to those that don't know how to gamble and only know how to talk, like keyboard warriors, I really can't do anything to. However, although you look down on me, I despise you even more. On the side, Master Qin said to Mike, Mr. Mike, I think this Officer Su is looking down on you because half a month ago, he was able to make 100 yuan turn into 100,000 yuan within 30 minutes. I think that achievement gave him confidence in front of all gambling masters. Oh. Mike narrowed his eyes. So Officer Su's a pro too? Then I'm very curious, since you also know how to play, then why not go a few rounds with me instead of just talking? Su Cheng took a sip of wine. What do you want to play? Of course we won't be playing with money. I know you don't have much with that salary of yours, Mike said, but since there are so many people here today, maybe let's each show a few moves. Then, he took out a deck of cards from his pocket and said, this is a full deck, and I will throw it into the sky. Let's each catch 4 cards in the air, and let's compare the face value of the cards we each get to see whose hand is bigger. If you lose, then you should apologize to me in front of everyone. Su Cheng then looked at him and replied nonchalantly, what happens if you lose? I, Mike, will voluntarily quit the world of gambling. But today, I will let you witness the difference between a normal gambling pro and a world-class gambling professional. Besides memorizing cards, our fundamental skills are all at the peak as well. Then, he single-handedly shuffled the deck as a performance and blindly picked out the ace of spades, while looking at Su Cheng provocatively. Su Cheng laughed, Mike, if you lose, I just want you to leave this place. Mike, very well.